guys, it's Maureen. Welcome back to my little English page. Today we have, I think, a challenging lesson. Well, it's not really a lesson. We are going to do a level test. Ooh, level test. Excuse me. We are going to determine what level you are, but we are mostly focusing on grammar and a little bit of vocabulary. But I want you to keep in mind, guys, that this does not define your level entirely, okay? There's all of the skills that you need to develop as well to reach a certain level, but we're focusing on the grammatical and slightly vocabulary aspect of the level. So how are you guys? I see we have quite a few people in the comment section already. So I think the first one was Sheriff, then English Vibes, how are you? Then we had Lolly. Who else joined us? Nina, how are you? Majid, Krishanu. All right, nice to see you guys. How are you? How's your week been going? Did you do the listening live last week? Did you do anything fun this weekend? Just let me know in the comment section below. Excuse me. All right, so guys, as you know, before we start, you could become the patron of the week. How can you do that? Well, you can just grab me a cup of coffee at www.coffee.com. And we have one of the sponsors in the comment section now, but remember the shout out that you get is on Saturday. So Saturday, you get a big shout out for being the patron of the week and all of my undying love and gratitude. All right, so let's see. Hello from Algeria. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Okay, so I see Krishanu and Sheriff are talking about playing chess. Alright guys, so like I said, today we are doing a level test. Before we actually start, I want you to tell me what it is to have a certain level of English. Like, what is it to be B1 or B2? What makes your English the level that it is? Because today we're obviously just testing grammar and a little bit of vocabulary. Does that define your level completely? What do you think? I'm very curious. Let me know in the comment section, okay? Winston being weird at the background. Okay. Alright guys, so let me know in the comment section what defines a level. What do you think? What is your level, okay, and why do you think you are that particular level? I'm really curious, I want to know, okay? And then while you comment that, guys, I'm just going to let you know a little bit how today is going to work, because I'm sure some people are going to come just to do the level test as quickly as possible. So I'm going to show you all of the questions, all 50 questions, one by one, and I will not correct them straight away. I will not even answer questions on the spot because I want people to be able to do the level test as if they were actually taking a test. Now, at the end, I will give you all of the answers and then you'll be able to ask me, Maureen, could we go back on question X or could we go back on this or on that? And we'll have a look and answer some questions. Now, of course, the live is usually about an hour, so we won't be able to go over everything, but we'll try to go over as much as possible. I will also write tomorrow in the comment section what each question deals with, more or less. So what kind of grammar is in each type of question. That way, if you see that you failed a specific question, you can see what grammar point it's related to, and you can go and check that out and, you know, learn a little bit more about that, okay? So it's very important, guys, that you keep track of all of your answers. So I recommend that you go grab right now a pen, a piece of paper, because it's going to be complicated if you write all of your answers in the comment section for you to keep track of your points or not. So make sure you do grab a pen and a paper, guys, okay? Alright, so I see some answers coming in. So Sheriff is saying fluency of speaking, decent grammar, conversation etiquette, okay. Listening to different topics and life situation, interact quickly and accurately with people, okay. So Lolly is saying, I don't know my level. I think a lot of vocabulary and a perfect grammar. So, you know, Lolly, this is something that a lot of people experience. A lot of people have that problem is, you know, the grammar very well, you know a lot of vocabulary, but then at the end of the day, you either can't speak English or you can't listen to, you don't understand when you hear English. So I think everything needs to be taken into account for it to really go towards your level, okay? Hello Wilson, how are you? All right, so any other thought, guys, on what it is to have a certain level of English? What do you think? So I truly believe, like I said, guys, that it is about pretty much similar to what Sheriff said as well. Being able to understand people, be understood, because all of the communicative skills are extremely important. Knowing grammar, knowing vocabulary is not the most important. Now, I know today we are doing a mostly grammar level test. Why? I know a lot of you guys out there on YouTube, online, are studying without a teacher. And it can be really difficult to know what to study next, what to focus on, even just know where you're at. Just like Lolly, you're not really sure of where you're standing. You don't know your level. So hopefully with the answers that you're going to give me, that's going to give you an idea of where about your grammar is. And like I said, tomorrow I'm going to add in the comment section what each question is about. That way, that will give you an idea as well of what to go and study next. Okay? Yes, Maureen, we're ready. Okay. All right, so you have grabbed a pen and a paper. Okay. All right, Wilson, you're asking how long have I been on YouTube? About 2 or 3 years now, I think. Yeah. Is it 2? No, I think it's 3 years now, I think. Okay. What about English in France? All right, so guys, like I said, I want to make sure that we go over the level test as quickly as possible. So that's a great question, Wilson. But we're going to have a look at those at the end. I really want to get started with the level test and get it done. Okay? All right, guys. So we are going to get started. I have a total of 10 different slides or sections. Each section is going to have 5 questions. I'm going to read them twice each, and then we'll move on to the next one. This is going to be quite quick, okay? If you need, pause the video, okay? All right, let's get started. All right, Sheriff is asking for me to wait just a second. I'll drink a bit of water then. Hey, maybe we're just about to get started. Make sure you grab a pen and a paper. Hey, was it Pella? I can't remember. I think it was Pella, your name. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. No, we're just about to start the level test, so you're right on time, okay? Don't grab a pen and do grab a pen and a paper. Cristiano, it's okay if you don't have. You can just either write on your phone or if you want in the comment section, but I would prefer if you didn't write it in the comment section, because that way everybody will see your answers, and I don't want anybody to be thrown off. I want you to answer honestly. You're honest, you really want to try and do it correctly with your own knowledge to have a more accurate result. Let's go! Okay, so let's have a look at our first question and our possible answer here. So I come, Italy. Is it A, to, B, from, C, at, D, in? I come, Italy. So I'll give you a second to think and we'll move on to the next one. Alright guys, next question. So here I want you to choose the correct option. I is a cold. I am cold. I have cold. I is a cold. I am cold. I have cold. Now, don't worry guys, a lot of you are going to think the first questions are quite easy. That's normal. There's more difficult questions and there's easy questions as well, okay? Remember guys to keep track of your answers and the number of each question, because I will give you the answers at the very end. So if, for example, you chose 2 for number 1, make sure you write 1 A. Okay? Good. So Yashar, you can write them down if you want, but I think it would be better if you kept them to yourself, okay? But if you want to, that's fine. You can also do it in the comment section. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Anne, how are you? So you're going to have to choose the correct answer, response. A, I am a nurse. B, I'm fine, thanks. C, I'm working. Again. Anne, how are you? A, I am a nurse. B, I'm fine, thanks. C, I am working. Let's move on to number 4. Whose key is this? Whose key is this? A, it is of Kate. B, it's Kate's. C, it's to Kate. So again, whose key is that? A, it's of Kate. B, it's Kate's. C, it's to Kate. Good, so make sure you keep track of your answers, guys, what you decided for each question. Yashar, we're going to have a look at 50 questions. So that's why you do want to keep track of your answers. Okay? Good. And then the last one for this section is this one. His office is on the first. So the possible answers are A, level. B, ground. C, stage. 4, D, floor. Okay, so his office is on the first level, ground, stage, or floor. All right, so I'll give you a few more seconds, guys, to have a look at all of the questions. See, maybe you need a little bit more time to answer one of those. So go ahead. All right, remember, guys, we are basically testing your grammar today to see where you would range, on the official scale. But this is only an indication of your grammar level. It doesn't mean you're actually a B1 or a B2 or a C1, because there's many more skills involved. Okay? Good. So we're now going to move on to the second slide, I guess we could call it. Okay? So yeah, I see you're all answering the last one, so perfect. Fantastic. Good. Let's move on to part 2 then. Our first question, question number 6, is I speak Spanish and French, but Laura what? But Laura don't, Laura doesn't, Laura speaks, or Laura doesn't speak. What do you think? I speak Spanish and French, but Laura don't, doesn't, speaks, doesn't speaks. All right. Question number 7. I can't find my glasses. Can you help me look for they, look for it, look for their, or look for them? What do you think? I can't find my glasses. Can you help me look for they, it, their, them? Okay, I see a lot of different answers in the comment section. Very interesting. So yeah, Wilson, don't worry. I said the beginning was going to be easier. It is going to be a little bit more challenging as we go, okay? Very good. Let's move on to question number 8. There any cars in the street? There any cars in the street? And our possible answers are A, are, B, is, C, D, isn't. A, are, B, is, C, and D, isn't. Okay? Good. So let's see what kind of answers you guys are giving me in the comment section. All right, okay. Oh, all right. So a lot of good answers for this one. Very good. All right. So like I said, guys, today's lesson or test, I guess, is a lot more intense than the usual. This is, very hardcore. So it might not be as fun as usual, but it's good to do it from time to time to know where we stand. Okay? Very good. So let's move on to number 9. We have, on the phone. Hello, Marine. Marine what? Marine speaks? Marine talking? Marine talks? Or Marine speaking? What do you think? Hello, Marine. So this is something that people commonly say to say that they are the one on the phone, okay? They are the one who answered the phone. All right, so Pele is saying I found the answer before you gave the option. Well, good. That's very good. Well done. Very good. Okay, and then number 10. Here we go. Do you go to the gym? Twice a week. So, what is the correct answer? Would it be how often, where, when, or how? Okay, so I see that for number 9, there's a few different answers for this one. Okay. Okay. Hello, Suha. I don't think I've met you before. Nice to see you. Okay, good. So let me just repeat the last one once. Do you go to the gym? Twice a week. Is the answer how often, where, when, or how? Okay, very good. Marine speaks Valencian. No. Alright, guys. So let's move on to slide number 3, or part number 3. We have 10 parts to go through. So let's continue. Remember, if you need, guys, you can pause the video. If you need a little bit more time, feel free to do that. Okay? Hello, Khalid, sorry. So part 3, let's move on to question 11. All right. I like in my spare time. You like what? I like to read in my spare time. I like read in my spare time, or I like to reading in my spare time. What do you think? I like in my spare time. All right, question number 12. Chopin, I don't know how you say it in English. Chopin in French. Music when he was 3. So is the answer can read, could to read, or can't read? So Khalid, because you're a little bit late, just so you know, there are going to be a total of 50 questions. And I'm going to give all of the answers at once at the end. So make sure that you keep track of your answers. I recommend a pen and a paper. And you write, for example, 12A, 11A. Okay, make sure you keep track of your answers. Okay? Good. Question number 13. I am born in 1991. My year. So this is a very common mistake here, so be careful. I am born, I were born, I was born, I is born. What do you think? I don't know why I'm coughing today. I might be getting a bit sick. Okay. Good. Let's move on to the next one. Yes, Marine. Okay. Number 14. I'm just worried like it's going to take more than an hour to do everything. It's okay. Where Jenny and Jack yesterday? Where Jenny and Jack yesterday? Is the answer have been, was, are, or were? Were. Winston? Ah! He's eating a cable. Bad. Go. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know a little bit about his adventures. He's a very cheeky boy. Okay, very good. Let's move on to number 15. I went to the bookshop, a new book. I went to the bookshop, a new book. So what is the action here? Is it for buying, to buy, for buy, or for to buy? Good question, huh? Yes. All right, good. All right, good, guys. I see a lot of good answers here. Well done. So I'll give you a second for this one, and we'll move on to part 4. Okay. All right. Yeah, Winston is cute, but he's cheeky. He's very cheeky. Alright guys, well done. Let's move on to part number 4. Let's move on to question number 16. Brace yourself, we have 50 to go through. Okay, hello Russian Peters, nice to meet you. Okay, she is interested doing yoga. She is interested doing yoga. What is the correct preposition? Is it in, to, for, or on? In, to, for, on. Winston, stop eating the cable. No. He just fled. Okay. She is interested doing yoga. Number 17. Would you like to drink, ma'am? Would you like to drink, ma'am? So, this one's a little bit more challenging, I think. Is the answer anything, anywhere, nothing, or something? Good question, huh? Would you like to drink, ma'am? Anything, anywhere, nothing, something. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay. Let's move on to the next one, number 18. The doctor gave me for some medicine. So what? So we're obviously referring to the little paper that you take to the pharmacy, right? Okay. So the doctor gave me for some medicine. Are the answers... What is the answer? Note, recipe, prescription, or receipt? Note, recipe, prescription, receipt. Did you notice the P in receipt is silent? Okay, receipt. Good. All right. So yeah, Wilson, you're saying Winston is like a cigarette brand. Yes, everybody says that, but that's not why we called him Winston. Basically a mutt, so not like a crossbreed, is a chucho in Spanish, and we thought it was funny because it sounded a little bit like Winston Churchill. Winston Chucho, so that's why. Okay, good. Very good, guys. Okay, all right. I see a lot of answers here. Good. Number 19. What next weekend? What next weekend? So, the answers, the possible answers are: do you do? Are you doing? Will you do? So here, think about it. What are we asking about? Are we asking about a prediction? Or maybe are we asking about plans, intentions? Think about that. That should help you out to answer this one. Okay? Good. So let's move on to the last one here in this series. Well, in this slide, sorry. Why are you so hungry? I breakfast this morning. I breakfast this morning. So the possible answers are: didn't have, don't have, hadn't, or haven't. Alright, I'll give you a second and check your answers in the comment section. heavy. Don't worry. Like I said, you can always go back or pause. So don't worry. It's just nice that you're here. Thank you for joining us. Okie dokie. So, guys, ready for part 5? We're almost halfway through. Almost. Okay. Part number 5. Here we go. Question number 21. Look, the bus what? Oh, wrong one. The bus are coming, the bus is coming, or the bus comes. Look, the bus are coming. Look, the bus is coming. Look, the bus comes. What do you think is the correct answer? Next, question 22. My brother, to our wedding. My brother, to our wedding. Is it aren't going to come? Isn't going to come? Isn't come? Or will? My brother, come to our wedding. Aren't going to come? Isn't going to come? Isn't come? Or will? Alright, so be careful, guys. I see some of you are writing is coming. This is not one of the options. Oh, sorry, you're referring to the previous one, to 21. Ha ha ha. My bad, you were right. Forget it. Okay, good. Good. Very good. Wilson say you don't want to miss the bus. Yes, that's always annoying. And I'm always running after a bus, though. Alright, then 23. Next one. Have you visited London? Have you visited London? So what is the correct answer? Would it be not, ever, already, not yet? Which one do you think? Have you visited London? Not, ever, already, not yet. Number 24. My sister, when I got home. My sister, when I got home. So what is the correct answer? Is it is cooking, was cooking, were cooking, has been cooking? My sister, when I got home. Is cooking, was cooking, were cooking, has been cooking. Okay, good. All right, let's move on to the last one in this series. I have never gone bungee jumping. Have I? Bungee jumping, do you know what it is? It's a type of extreme sport, okay? If I remember correctly, it's the one where you have an elastic wrap attached to your waist and then you jump off a cliff, for example, or a bridge, quite commonly. All right, so the possible answers here, guys, are either, neither, or so. Now, I know some of you are going to say, but Marine, it's either. You can say both. You can say either, neither, neither. Both are correct, okay? So here it's only a question of figuring out which one is correct. Is it either, neither, or is it so? I have never gone bungee jumping. I wish I had. Sounds quite fun. Yes, Lolly, it's saut en élastique in French, exactly. Absolutely. Good. All right, should we move on to part number 6? Hey, Camilo, how are you? All right, let's do that. Let's move on to part 6. We've officially done half of all of the questions, guys, so good job. Hey, we're halfway there. Is that the song? I think I'm mixing lyrics and lyrics from a song and the melody from another song. Doesn't matter. You get the point. Anyway, guys, before we move on, because we're halfway through now, I think it's time for you to give the video A big thumbs up! Yay! Give it a like, give it a like, give the video a like, give it a thumbs up. Alright, so please guys, make sure you do give the video a big like, a big thumbs up. It's always really appreciated. And on those beautiful words, we shall move on to part number 6. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, have you also noticed that I have been changing color for every single slide? Yes, that's how pretty I make it look. Thank you, Lolly! You're awesome! Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate. Alright, yeah, and Khalid as well gave me 1. Yeah, you gave me 4! And maybe we even more. Oh, I can't even count them. There's so many now, guys. Alright, so question 26. I promise I try harder. I promise I try harder. The options are will, I'm going to, may, must. I promise I will, I'm going to, may, must, try harder. Let me know what you think. Number 27. Oh, I couldn't remember where this one was. Is Emma Carla? Is Emma Carla? So the possible answers here are tall as tall as, taller that, or more tall. Tall as tall as, taller that, more tall. Let's see what you think, guys. Oh, we have two Khalid! Hi! And I know how to say your name. Alright, good. Let's move on to number 28. Let's do it, guys. Yes. So, where is hospital? Where is hospital? Is the answer A, the most near hospital, nearer hospital, more near hospital, or the nearest hospital? Where is the most near hospital? Where is nearer hospital? Where is more near hospital? Or where is the nearest hospital? Let's see what you think. Alright, good job, guys. And then number 29. Is that book Is that book So, is that book to you? Is that book you? Is that book yours? Is that book your? Is that book to you? Is that book you? Is that book yours? Or is that book your? Good. And the last one for this part. She has been of murdering her husband. She has been of murdering her husband. Good. Now the answers are, so this is a little bit more vocabulary like. It could either be charged, arrested, blamed, or accused. What do you think? Hello, Oscan. I think you're new. I've never seen you here, so nice to see you. Nice to meet you. DAA. I think you've been here before. I think. Hello, anyways. Alright, guys. So, what is the correct answer for this one? What do you think? Are you charged of murder? Are you arrested of murder? Are you blamed of murder? Or are you accused of murder? Good question, huh? So, Khalid, you're inventing a word. That's not an option, suspicion. Alright, so good. Just a little second and we move on to part 7. Wow. It's going fairly quick. A little bit quicker than I thought it would. That's good. Alright, so let's go to part 7. Haha. Question 31. How long English? How long English? How long are you learning English? How long have you been learning English? How long did you learn English? You answered before the options, Khalid. Okay. 32. We the flight tickets yet. We the flight tickets yet. The options are don't book, have booked, didn't book, or haven't booked. What do you think? We don't book the flight tickets yet. We have booked the flight tickets yet. We didn't book the flight tickets yet, and we haven't booked the flight tickets yet. Ooh, it's almost like a tongue twister, guys. Good. And then number 33. So again, guys, I am going fairly quickly and I'm not explaining anything because I want everybody to be able to do the level test. And some people here are not here for the chit chat. So we'll keep that for the end. Okay? Good, good, good. The options here. So would you mind the door, please? Would you mind closing the door? Would you mind to close the door? Would you mind close the door? Would you mind closed the door? Another good one here. Number 34. I run when I was younger. I run when I was younger. So this is getting slightly more complicated, I think, okay? So is it used to, or wouldn't? Used to, wouldn't. I'm out of water. Sad. All right, very good, guys. I see a lot of good answers. Very nice. Okay, and then 35, the last one of this part. You should martial arts. You should martial arts. Is the answer get off, start up, take up, or take off? You should get off martial arts. You should start up martial arts. You should take up martial arts, or you should take off martial arts. Okay. Ready to move on to part 8? Wow, only 2 more parts left. Good, we're doing so well with time. I'm excited. All right, I always have stuff in my face. Next one, part 8. Here we come. Question 36. Did you travel with? Did you travel with? Is the answer how did you travel with? Who did you travel with? Whose did you travel with? What did you travel with? Let me know. Next question, 37. Look out, you off the sofa. Look out, you off the sofa. Is it? Forgot a word here. Got fall. Look out, you will fall off the sofa. Look out, you are going to fall off the sofa. Look out, you are falling off the sofa. Look out, you might fall off the sofa. Now I know some of you are probably thinking, oh, but more than one answer is correct. Yes, kind of, but one of the answers here, one of the options is more appropriate. One of the options is much better. Okay, so there's one particular answer for this question here that I'm expecting. Okay, good. Next question, 38. You see a doctor. You see a doctor. So the answers here are: you did see a doctor, you would see a doctor, you should see a doctor, you had see a doctor. Okay. Number 39. My wallet. What happened to my wallet? Okay. My wallet has been stolen. My wallet has stolen. My wallet have been stolen. Or my wallet stole. I thought I didn't write any correct answer for this one, but there is a correct answer. My wallet has been stolen. My wallet has stolen. My wallet have been stolen. Or my wallet stole. Okay, and then the last one. All right, number 40 here. So that means we have 10 more to go, guys. We have Henry said to call the post office. Henry told. I made a mistake, guys. I need to correct it. Forgot a little me in there. So Henry, me to call the post office. Is it Henry said me to call the post office? Henry told me to call the post office. Henry made me to call the post office. And Henry suggested me to call the post office. Okay. So Yashar, I'm not sure which question you're talking about when you say A and B are the same, but no. There's no questions where A and B are the same. They're all slightly different. Even if it's a very small difference, there is a difference. Okay? Good. I'll give you another little second and then we'll move on to the next part. All right. Part 9. 2 more to go, guys. Ooh, you can see my lights. Number 41. I've spoken to a man. Wife is famous. I've spoken to a man. Wife is famous. So is it who, whose, that, which? I've spoken to a man. Who, whose, that, which is famous. Question 42. Drive, otherwise you might have an accident. Drive, otherwise you might have an accident. Is it drive more careful, drive less carefully, drive more carefully, or drive much more careful? Is this one more difficult? I think it could be a bit of a challenging one. Okay, good job, guys. So don't worry, I am checking the comment section. All right, absolutely. Yes. And it's very good, guys. I see a lot of great answers. Khalid, why are you asking if I'm feeling okay? Is it because I'm a little bit more relaxed today? It's because we're doing something a little bit more serious. So I want to make sure that we're focusing on this and not on just being crazy and having fun. Okay, good. Next one, we have number 43. If I were you, I him back now. If I were you, I him back now. The answers are call, call, have call, call. It just sounds really weird like that. So if I were you, I'd call. If I were you, I'll call. If I were you, I'd have call. Or if I were you, I call. Let's see what you think. This one's a little bit more difficult, I think. Okay? Very good. Let's have a look at... No, just feel it. Not sure. Not sure, Khalid. Don't know. Maybe it's because it's hot as well. Don't know. So number 44. The better team, we lost the game. The better team, we lost the game. I think this one you're going to find a little bit more challenging as well, guys. It is. Despite being, despite of being, although, or despite the fact. What do you think? Despite being, despite of being, although, or despite the fact. And let's have a look at the last one in this part, and then we have one more part to go, guys, and we are done. So this is exciting. Last one was, if only I am richer. If only I am richer. Is it if only I am richer? If only I was richer? If only I were richer? Or if only I have been richer? Now here, guys, there's one option that's completely correct and there's another one that is wrong but is kind of accepted. Okay, but I'm looking for the most correct answer. Okay? Good. So guys, we're now moving on to the very last slide. We have 5 more questions to go and then we'll have a look at the answers and see what kind of level, grammar-wise, you are. Sounds good? Yes, Marine, it sounds good. Okay. So here we go, part 10. Haha. Okay, question 46. I am fed up this exercise. So is it, I am fed up to do this exercise? I am fed up, to doing this exercise? I am fed up with doing this exercise? Or I am fed up for doing this exercise? Fed up, guys, I don't know if you're familiar, it just means annoyed, angry, tired, okay? This person basically doesn't want to do it, okay? All right, number 47. By this time next week, all my exams. By this time next week, all my exams. So, is the answer will take all my exams? Will have taken all my exams? Have taken or take all my exams? What do you think? That was the end of the water. Okay, so 3 more questions to go, guys. That's exciting. Number 48. They put speed bumps on the roads to accidents. They put, so what do they put? Well, they put speed bumps on the road, but to do what? To prohibit accidents, to prevent accidents, to avoid accidents, or to forbid accidents? What do you think? Do we prohibit, prevent, avoid, or forbid accidents? Now question 49. Let me just put a little space here. Haha. You to use your phone in class. You are allowed to use your phone in class. You have to use your phone in class. You aren't allowed to use your phone in class. You can't to use your phone in class. So I just realized, guys, here that there's actually 3 answers that would kind of make sense. That at least are grammatically correct for this one. But there's only one that I'm actually looking for, okay? Think about what you actually can do in class and what you cannot do, and you'll find the correct answer. Because you will know. Your teacher will have told you a million times what you can and what you can't do. Don't deny it, okay? All right, and then, oh wow, the last question. Good. It was boring film that I fell asleep. It was boring film that I fell asleep. Okay? The question is, so the answers are either as, so, such, or such a. As, so, such, or such a. Nazakat, you don't understand the question. Please repeat this question. Well, you can see the questions are on the screen, but that's also why you want to write the number of the question, because I don't know which question you're referring to, okay? Well, yeah, Ozcan, but this is an exception. It's because the lesson is through either a phone or a computer. But if you're sitting in a classroom in front of your desk, should you really be using your phone? I don't think so. All right, guys. So, are you ready to have a look at the answers? Yes, Marine, we're ready. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to show you all of the answers part by part, okay? Hello, Mavi. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. So, the first 5. Here were the answers. We had 1B, 2B, 3B, 4B, and 5D. There was a change here. 1B, 2B, 3B, 4B, 5D. Then the next ones we had 6B, 7D, 8A, 9D, 10A. 6B, 7D, 8A, 9D, 10A. Very good. 11A, 12B, 13C, 14D, 15B. Next. That's a lot of numbers to read, guys. All right. 16A, 17D, 18C, 19B, and 20A. 21B, 22B, 23D, 24B, and 25B as well. Okay? So Russian Peter is saying, well, I've done most of them. I've taken such similar tests. Exactly. Yeah. TOEFL, Trinity, Cambridge, a lot of exams have similar types of activities, absolutely. But again, like I said, I've said it several times, I've said it at the beginning as well, this is really just testing your grammar. It doesn't really test your fluency. If you can interact with someone, if you can read a document and understand it. Really, right now, we're just testing the grammar, okay? But it's good to know where you stand as well regarding your grammar. How much more you have to learn, how much you've already learned. Okay, then we have 26A, 27B, 28D, 29C, and 30C. 30D. 30D. Good. All right, then we have 31B, 32D, 33A, 34B, and 35C. Guys, that's what I said. You had to write the number and the letter. So, Halid, you're going to have to rewatch the whole live now to see your answers. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I did say that at the beginning. I think you missed it. But yeah, you're going to have to check every single one by one. I'm sorry. So, write all of the answers now. When you rewatch, you can just check like that, okay? Then 36B, 37B, 38C, 39A, and 40B. 41B, 42C, 43A, 44A, and 45C. Okay? Grammar is not a skill. Reading, writing, listening, and speaking are skills. Absolutely, absolutely. They're, maybe you can just call them great tools. They're great tools that you kind of, you need them You know, if you really want to be understood very well, if you want to be able to express yourself perfectly. So they're useful. It doesn't mean you have to know everything about grammar, but you do need to have a minimum and a strong basis, okay? All right, and then the last 5 we had 46C, 47B, 48B, 49C, and 50D. All right. Okay, so Pella, 40 out of 45. That's really good. Well done. Good job. So yeah, guys, if you want, let me know your scores in the comment section. I'm really curious to hear what you guys did, how it went. And then I'll let you know in just a second what how many points correspond to what, okay? So let me actually have a look. So I'll write it in the comment section as well. From 0 to 10, you are an A1. Okay? Then if you have between 11 and 20, you are between A1 and A2. Again here, guys, we are testing your grammar. So this is the level that you have in grammar, not necessarily in speaking, in reading, in other things, okay? Good. Then from 21 to 29, you are a strong A2, so almost B1, okay? Almost. Not quite yet, but very close. Okay, then from 30 to 39, you're a good B1, okay? And then from 40 to 50, you would be around B2 for grammar. Okay, so let's have a look at where you guys are. Okay, so Yapila, definitely strong in grammar. Yashar, very good as well. Sheriff, well done. Can I write the results in the comments section after the live? Oh, that's a lot of work, Khalid. What I am going to do in the comment section is I'm going to say question 1, what kind of grammar it is. Question 2, what kind of grammar it is. Okay? But I'm not going to write the answers in case some people look at it, because some people like to look at the description before the video, and I don't want to give away the answers. Okay? But you can always do like a screen capture as well of the answers. That's always a possibility. Okay? Okay, so now guys, now is the perfect opportunity for you guys to ask me some questions. So, could you tell me the difference between the wallet has been stolen and the wallet has stolen? Okay, in this case, we're doing a passive voice. If you say the wallet has stolen, the wallet is doing the action. The wallet is not stealing. The wallet has not stolen. To make it a passive voice where the wallet is receiving the action, you need to add the verb be. So that's why here it is, the wallet has been stolen. Been here is that element we had to add to form the passive voice, okay? Oh, the levels, yes, I'll do that, that's fine. That's not too much work, yeah. Okay, Lolly, okay, good, 41 out of 50, good. Okay, yes, exactly, guys. I'll give you a few minutes now if there's a few specific questions you'd like to go over. I can't give you much more time because I do have to get ready for another class soon. But let me know right now. Now is the time. If you have a few questions about a specific question you didn't understand, let me know and we'll review it right now. Ooh, that's an interesting one, English Vibes. 48 out of 50. Good job. Okay, very good. Okay, so the difference between prevent and avoid. Ha! That's a good question. Ha ha! Okay, if you prevent something, you do everything you can for that thing not to happen. Now, avoid can be used in a similar way. It can be used in a similar way as well. Now, avoid also has that element of it's still going to happen, but you're going to work around it. That's why, for example, if there's something in your way, you walk, but you avoid it. Okay? I hope this helped, but they can sometimes be used with the same meaning. Okay? Okay, the difference between charged and accused. Here the difference, Sheriff, was because of the preposition. We had the preposition of. You're accused of, but you're charged with something, with a crime. Okay? Bella is asking, are you going to do a C2, C1, C2 grammar quiz? That's a great question, yes, because this was obviously a little bit more basic. But yeah, I can do that. Absolutely. I can do that and work on that for another time. Absolutely. Okay, so Khalid is asking, can you go back to part 9, question 42? Absolutely. Okay. All right. So here we are describing how we're driving. So we need an adverb straight away. So we need one of the options that end in li, because those are adverbs. Sorry, it's in my face. Now, we don't just have carefully, because we could say drive carefully, otherwise you'll have an accident. That works. But we are actually doing a comparison here. So we need to have some kind of more. More careful is incorrect, because we said we needed an adverb. Less carefully, grammatically it's correct, but it doesn't make sense. If you drive less carefully, it's more dangerous, so it doesn't work. And then the last one, D, again, we don't have an adverb, we don't have carefully, so it just doesn't work. So that's why the only answer was more careful. More carefully, sorry. Okay. The difference between prevent, prohibit, and forbid. Prohibit and forbid are pretty much similar. They're synonyms. Prevent is, like I said earlier, is to make sure that something doesn't happen. Okay? Good. You thought I come from Italy. Yeah, you come from Italy. Absolutely. I have cold. No, I am cold. You could say I have a cold, which is, when your nose is runny and your throat is a little bit itchy as well. That's to have a cold. But you are cold otherwise, okay? They have made bumps on road to avoid accidents. Do you remember which one that is? I can't remember. The one about the speed bumps. It's 48. They put speed bumps on the road to prevent accidents. To avoid accidents, it works, but it just makes more sense prevent, because here what they really want to do is to make sure they don't happen. Okay? So that's why here is the most appropriate answer. Okay. Could I review question 1 and 2? Absolutely. Alright, so question 1. I come from Italy. You would go to Italy, because come, there's the idea of this. You come, you go. Okay? You come from somewhere and you go to a place. Okay? And then for question 2, yeah, that's what I was saying. I am cold or I have a cold, but that was not one of the options, which is why I am cold is the only correct answer. Okay, then 26 and 35. 26, is it here? 26 is the next one. I promise. Okay. Okay, so here I can see that you probably hesitated between A and B. I promise I will try harder. I promise I'm going to try harder. For this one, I chose will, because it is a prediction. He's predicting that he is going to do better. Now, I'm going to works as well. Be going to is often used to express intentions. So really, if you said B, I guess we could accept it as well. Okay? Then 35. You should, okay, this is vocabulary. To start a new activity is to take up. Okay, so last year, that's an example I always use. Last year, I took up yoga, even if it's not true. Okay? And then there was question 50 as well, Sheriff was asking. Okay. The difference between so and such. So is followed by an adjective. Okay. The film is so boring. But in this sentence, after boring, there is a noun. So we can't just use so. We need to use such because such is followed by a noun. There can be an adjective before, but there has to be a noun after that. And because film is countable, we have to say such a boring film. Okay? Good. My pleasure, guys. Thank you. Exactly. To take up is to start something as a hobby. Absolutely. 17. Okay, would you like something to drink? I think some of you might have used anything as well. It's true that most of the time in questions and in negative we use any. Okay, but here you are asking if the person wants some, if they do want some. So that's why we're using a more positive word. It's more encouraging when you use a positive word like that than any that includes a negative inside. Anything is a little bit more negative. Okay? All right. Okay, guys. So I think we're going to stop here. I'm 10 minutes over the usual time. Wow. Okay. I'm definitely keeping in mind that you want a more advanced level test. So I'll work on a more of a C1, C2 kind of test in the future. Okay. Now, before we go, guys. Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Forgot to change my end screen. Sorry, guys. So we'll have to change that. Just remember that you could get me a coffee at www.coffee.com and become the patron of the week. To do that, just go to the link that I mentioned before. There's also a link in the description below. And like I said, you become the patron of the week and you get a big shout out on our Saturday live. Now, I forgot to change. This is an old bye slide, but we do have another amazing teacher this weekend, guys, on Saturday for our weekly live. So it's a girl, is British. It's not going to be Lucy. Sorry, that was my mistake, guys. I forgot to change that. But you know, I don't reveal until usually Friday, so I'm not going to tell you exactly who it is yet. But I am super, super excited to be collaborating with her. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are familiar with her as well. And like I said, she is from the UK. So we're going back to a more British accent, but I do have more American accents planned up in the future. Sheriff Tanya is not Brit though, she's American. Halid, Anna, that could be a good guess. That could be a very good guess. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. Remember, see you on Saturday at 11 a.m. GMT +2. That means Spanish time. If you don't know how to check that out, just make sure, just check on Google the time difference between countries, okay? Ooh, that's another really good guess, English Vibes. Interesting. Very interesting. But like I said, I will not reveal it today. I will let you know on Friday. All right, guys. But feel free to say in the comment section who you think is next. Haha. All right. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, give it a very, very big thumbs up, but also to share it. That way we can reach and help as many learners as possible. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had fun or maybe even learned a little something, or at least you just heard a lot of English. Thank you so much. And of course, keep on learning. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I forgot my... Where is my end screen thing? I didn't put it, did I? Oh, here it is. Bye-bye, guys. So guys, if you are curious and you want to hear me speak French, my native language, make sure to check the video that I released last week on how to pronounce the alphabet. That was very messy, guys, but see you soon. Bye-bye.